team matchup here with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Fort Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll hand it off. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the ground, it's Harris. He's brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Rebels offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with his quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him the football early.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Physical run earns the first down. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch downfield. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. And up here in the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. But sort of trying to make something happen. They stop at the meat team. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
No way who's going to make that.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Oakland heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. 1st down here for this offense. This offense really threatening now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Jukes to get free. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they will score. Touchdown. sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here with the ball. Down he goes. It's a sack. Getting set. Here's second down. And it's UCLA on top here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion now from the tight end. A play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run it. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
And he gets right inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. He decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, UCLA. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. They're trying to run it with the option. Out of bounds, and it'll end up being a short gain, but no first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. She makes the stop on this return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Score these guys.
Big throw. That's an early yard on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Brings a man downfield. That's a big gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Oh, boy, Chris, the defensive coordinator goes with the man look on 3rd down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the first, but to set him up that close to the goal line.
For the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
In 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Gonna run it. It's Harris. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The quarterback keeps it here. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
And this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play to set up just inside the red zone now. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense cannot be stopped.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe toward the second half? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Rebels will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And the returner will be brought down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Short pass finds the tight end. And now the offense will call a timeout. Some of the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it goes incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. The Bruins will kick this deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Dropping back into the throw for the first time. He can't even escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Free throw caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Let's go, offense. In the pocket. Exploit them here on this drive. Cricket.
Here we go on 4th down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up. Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got their defense rattled.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Bad interception.
Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches.
Play here. Take it to him.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call. No,
He's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Bruins are in the red zone. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. He's bringing it back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets out.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's a draw. Bites off a defender. That's the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw.
They track him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Taking over the front and run. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. And the Rebels line up on first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Brought to the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's UCLA with the lead. There hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. For the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Field at 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Stop him at the 10.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Oh, and a quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out of the win.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And here's the handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing the game.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball out.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Swarm with a pass rush.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fires it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown. Oh, yes. And the defense joins the scoring play now.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Ready up. 29 Phillies.
Leaning on the run game here late. Running with
defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle is made. And it's good for a first down of the 47.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done a good job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Handoff running right. First down and more. He's still on it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff. It's headed. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Gets the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Bruins line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Here's a picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, hand off.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? The pass rush hits home. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with a return. And the returner to be brought down. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches, run out the clock, and looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This one is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed.